YouTube. What's going on? What's going on? Pull this curtain. I think my white t-shirt washing out the video. Man, I love my APU, man. I'm sitting out here. It must be 100 degrees out here. Charles, what's going on? Antonio, what's going on? Hey, if y'all need to weigh your truck without going to a CAT scale, you need to get you one of these. Get you one of these. Atway truck system. Get you one of these. Get you one of these. Atway. You can click the link down in the description down there. It'll take you straight to Amazon and buy it. You can weigh your truck. So if you got your own truck and trailer, all you need is 2 of these and you can weigh your own truck. I was going to do a video. Oh, shoot. I'll call you back, babe. I'll call you back. So I weighed my truck. I weighed my truck the other day. And it worked pretty good. It's off by maybe 200-300 pounds. It's off by 200-300 pounds because, you know, it's not a certified CAT scale, but it'll save you a little bit of time when, you know, you got them loads when you don't want to go by the CAT scale. You can just, you know. So what I suggest you do, when you buy it, when you calibrate it, I suggest you going to a CAT scale and calibrate it. That's what I suggest you doing. In the directions, it says you go to a scale, but I'm a sponsor now. I don't know about that, man, but I don't know about sponsors, but hey, you know, I tried the product out and it worked out pretty good, man. Atway, go get you one. They're $150 a piece. You got your own truck and trailer, it's gonna be $300 because you gotta buy 2. You gotta buy one for the truck and the trailer. So I put them installed, and what I've noticed, it's pretty accurate. It's off by maybe 200-300 pounds, plus or minus. Cut the check. Nah, we ain't making a bunch of money. I probably make like if one of y'all buy one, I would probably make $3-4 off it. It ain't a bunch of money, but it's some money because a lot of y'all watch my videos. So say I get video and say out of the 300-400, maybe 3-4 people buy it, like, you know, a couple dollars, you know, $5 or $10. So yeah, it works pretty good. I picked up a load yesterday, and this particular customer that I picked up, they had a scale on the property. So before I got on the scale, I went ahead and pulled my app out, and when I went on the scale, the app and the scale at the customer, it was off by like 200-300 pounds, plus or minus. So the drive tires and the trailer tires, the the drive tandems and the trailer tandems, they was off maybe 200-300 pounds. I'm gonna try to recalibrate it again. I want to get it in real close. I want to get it in real close. I want to get it within like 100 pounds. If I can get these weights within 100 pounds, I'll be happy with that. But that means I have to go across a couple cat scales. I'm gonna have to calibrate it just right, you know. Fuel weight, it's possible, because when I calibrated it, I was at a half a tank. So when I got to that customer, I picked up the load, I stopped and got fuel. So I got about 100 gallons of fuel. So that fuel made it throw it off some, you know. So, but even still, with the fuel, the gross weight on it was good. The gross weight was on it was real good. The gross weight was like, the gross weight was within, I think it was within like 100 pounds. I should have saved it, because like in the app, you can save it. So the gross weight was within 100 pounds. And yeah, 8 pounds per gallon with diesel fuel. So if you got, if you go and fuel up 120, 130 gallons, you're looking at 1,000 pounds, right? You know, 1,000 and change. So, but it's working out. So what you have to do, you install the little dongles. You got to go to a cat scale, get your empty weight. And then you get your phone or your tablet, and you got to make sure you got to make sure it ain't busy. What you got to do is release your brakes and chalk your wheels and let your truck sit freely, and let it, you got to release your brakes and let the truck rock freely, so it ain't no pressure pushing on the axles. So then you get out the truck, and then you go to the calibrate section, and you make sure, and you put, so when you pay for the cat scale, you pay for the cat scale, and the cat scale is going to give you the scale ticket, and you put the weight that you get from the scale ticket into the app. You don't touch the truck. You don't want to, you know, move the truck around. You know, put a rock or some chocks or something. I got chocks in the truck, so it don't matter. You don't want to do it with your brakes on, because then because the brakes will lock up, and then it won't give a proper weight. So you're going to get your empty weight. You go into calibration, and off the scale ticket, you put those weights inside the scale ticket, and then you got to go and get a load. So you go and get a load, get loaded. You probably want to do this before you go pick up a load. It's the best time to do it. So that way, sometimes you don't have time to scale your truck before you go in the customer. So sometimes, I know, like with me, I have just enough time to get into the customer. Sometimes you don't have that time, but whatever. You want to do it before you go pick up a load, so you go and get your scale ticket. Don't move the truck. Stay on the scale. Don't move the truck. You go in to calibrate, and then you calibrate it. You put the empty weights in there. You go and pick up your load, come back, and then you go in to calibrate, and then you put in your loaded weights. And then once you put in your loaded weights, don't move the truck, release the brakes, and let the truck rock freely. And then you put in the weights in there, and then you hit save, and it's going to save the weight, and it's going to know how to sense the weight. So after that, you're good to go. You got a cat scale on the truck. So so this is what mine look like now. My bad, y'all. Got this reflection. But anyway, this is what mine is now. It it works pretty good. It works pretty good. So now we got now that we got that out the way, we got the app way out of the way. If y'all want to buy it, I got a link down in the description, and it's an Amazon link. I appreciate you if you buy it up with the link. You know, I get a couple dollars off that, and I get a couple dollars, and you know, whatever. So I appreciate it. Jeff, what's going on? Yeah, Jeff, I'm trying to sell the Appway, man. That's what I'm doing. I'm selling the Appway. You wouldn't believe it, Jeff. I did an install video on the Appway system. If you want to see how to install the Appway system, you can go and check out my video. Yeah, I know you have it. Yeah, I know. I'm just oh man. You're the reason that I went ahead and bought it. You're the reason I went ahead and bought it, because you made that video about the Appway system. I thought it was kind of cool, so I went ahead and bought it. So I bought mine off Amazon though. If you buy with Amazon, you get free shipping. You don't have to pay no taxes or nothing on it. It's just straight $150. You got to buy two of them. You got to buy one for the truck and the trailer. $150 a piece. Oh man. Let me see. Port truckers say I use my fifth wheel gauge inside the truck. Yeah, but I had a truck with the little air gauge on the dash. I had one of those. It's not that accurate from my experience. Bought mine at a truck show. Oh yeah? Did they give you a discount or something? I wonder if they give you a discount. Yeah, that's good. I should I should call up Ray White and see if I can get a discount code so I can sell some trucking. Nah, Jeff, I wouldn't do that. I won't step on your toes, man. I know that's your deal. That's your deal. Oh man. But yeah, it's just a few. Does the app way work though? Yeah, it worked, man. Yeah, mine is off. Mine is off anywhere from 200 to 300 pounds. I gotta recalibrate it, and I gotta get it dialed in real good. You know, I'll get it dialed in. I just don't want to keep paying $11 to get a scale ticket. You know, but I want to get it dialed in real good. See, I'm getting right now. It's picking up the weight. I'm getting loaded right now. It's picking up the weight because I'm getting loaded. And every few minutes, the weight changes on it because the dongle, the little sensors are sending out a signal every now and then. They keep sending out a signal, so the weight keep changing as they loading the freight on the trailer. It's funny, but it shows that I got 35,000 pounds on the drive right now. My tandems is all the way back, so that makes sense. I want to show y'all. Let me see. It's so much glare It's so much doggone glare. Yeah, it's a good idea, man. Hold on. I'm trying to get this tablet set up. All right, see what it say there? Now the trailer, see the trailer right there, it's not reading the trailer right because they I have to crank the truck up to air up the system because it's got a load on it. So once the load balance out, it'll give a proper number. It showed 2,300 pounds on the trailer tires, and it show 35,000 pounds. 35,000 pounds on the see the weight. It's pretty good. Go get you one. Click the link down in the bottom. You weigh your own truck. Oh man. Yeah, that's good, Jeff. Yeah, that's damn good. Cause I don't think you can get any closer than that. 50 to 100 pounds. That's damn good. It's gonna take me a couple tries to calibrate it, to get it dialed in just right. You got to get it dialed in just right. It's gonna take me a couple tries. I mean, if you can get it within 100 pounds, you'd be good. Cause that's good. Cause I think even the best calibrated scales out there off a couple pounds. I mean. So if you can get it within 100 pounds, that's damn good. But like with Jeff, he got his dialed in within 50 to 100 pounds. That's real good. Yeah, man. Yeah. Get you one. Get you one, man. If you keep your truck, I mean, it don't matter because if you was to sell your truck, it's a quick connect connection. You can go back to my last video. I did an installation video showing you how to install it. So all you got to do is just go to Home Depot or go to a Fleet Pride somewhere, and they the little compression fittings, and all you gotta do is just get a compression fitting and slide it on there. It's just a quick connect fitting. That's all. So if you sell the truck, they easy on, easy off. So if you buy a truck and then 6 months later decide to sell that truck, you can take these things off so easy. That's what I like about it. It's plug and play. It's easy. Sitting up here getting loaded. It's all right, man. I'm just going 150 miles. Going 150 miles. I got this load paying $1,000 for 150 miles. 150 miles for $1,000. And then I got a load picking up tomorrow. That load is going 260 miles for $1,300. I just booked it. $1,300. That's crazy, man. I seen that load. I was like, let me get that. Let me get that real quick. Oh, I got the green light, y'all. I just gotta wait for the yard guy to come over here. See what y'all talking about. It's good, ain't it, fofo? Yeah, man. Getting my authority is the best thing ever done. I'm not even gonna lie. It's the best thing ever done. You know, I'm doing 6,000 a week. I don't even try hard at it. I don't even try. It's like I go on the board and I just be scrolling through. I'll be like, oh, okay. Let me call on this load. Yeah, I want about 1,300 on it. 13? Well, can you do 1,200? Well, you know, the best I can do is 1,250. Okay, I'll give you 1,250. Okay, bye. you know, you don't even have to try hard at it. A coworker of mine weighed 82,500 at the scales, but DOT was 1,500 less, so a couple hundred pounds should be safe. Yeah, the DOT actually gives you a few pounds. I mean, if the DOT really wants to give you a ticket, he'll give you a ticket, but they actually, you know, a little lenient sometimes. You know, they'll give you a couple hundred pounds. Like if you over 200-300 pounds, you know, they ain't gonna bother you. You know, they'll call you in about it, but your chances of getting a ticket, he may not give you a ticket. But when the weight is like 1,000 pounds over, he gonna have to give you a ticket. He can't ignore that. He gonna have to give you a ticket. When you over 1,000 pounds, yeah, come on here and get this ticket. Bring your permit book, your license, insurance. Come on in here, get this ticket. A lot of freight down south. No, it's really not a bunch of freight, to tell you the truth. You know, I just, like with me, the thing is when it comes to the load boards, you pretty much got to study the load board. And I'm an ex-Snyder driver, so I'm used to studying the load board. So being an ex-Snyder driver, you live on that load board. You always got to be on the load board. So naturally, I'm just used to being on the load board all the time. So that's just what it is. So because I'll look at loads, I'll be on the DAC board, the 123 board, Uber Freight board. Them loads go so fast. And like if you blink, the load gone. Them loads, like I'll be looking at the load board, right? Looking, refreshing. The load will pop up, right? I'll call on it. And the broker will be like, oh yeah, we already got this covered. I was like, damn, that was fast. The load just popped up there. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sitting up here refreshing. Then the load pop up. I click on it, call the broker, and I call him up. Hey, I'm calling on this load going here. Oh yeah, we got that load covered. Like, damn. So the only thing I can say, man, you got to watch the load board. That's just all it is. Because the money ain't gonna be sitting up here waiting on you. You gotta be on this load board. You gotta be on this load board like a hawk. If you want the good loads. If you just want random trash loads, then you know. But I'm always on the load board looking. I'm always looking. So when a hot load jump on there, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I'm calling that broker phone number. Hey man, you got this load on here going 200 miles, 1,500. Oh yeah, yeah, I can do it for 1,500. Send over. you know, I'll be that first guy calling on that load, man. You know, and uh-oh, I want a new bid. Oh, they funny. They are funny. They got a load up here for 1,300 going up to New Jersey. Y'all crazy. Y'all are crazy. I am not taking this load all the way up to Jersey for 1,300. I would say before they move this load, it's probably gonna be about 2,500 before somebody book it. This load, that load gonna get up to about 2,500 before, you know. They got a load right here paying 1,100, going 300 miles, 1,100. You know, 1,100. See what y'all talking about. I'm going to buy a truck. I'm going to buy a truck the beginning of next year and lease on with the company for about a year, then do my own thing. For what was the best weekly numbers at Snyder? The best numbers I've had when I was at Snyder, I think I hit 5,500 one time. I hit 5,500 one time. Oh man. I did 5,500 one time. Let's see. I did 5,500 one time. When I was at Snyder, on average, I would do, average was about 3,500. Anywhere from 35 to 38, somewhere in there. That's my typical numbers. That's what I was comfortable with making with the time that I was given in the business. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can do more, but you gotta sacrifice more, right? So yeah, sure, you can do 5,000 a week at Snyder, but you would have to sacrifice a whole lot more just to get the 5,000. I was comfortable with running. I was comfortable with running in the South, right? I was comfortable with running in the South, 3, 4, 5 states, and making 3,500 to 3,800 a week. I was comfortable with that. My weekly expenses were, you know, 1,700, 1,800 a week. You know, taking home 1,500 to 2,000 a week. I was comfortable with that. You know, I mean, I talk to guys, they be like, man, I make 5,000 a week at Snyder. But yeah, but you ain't getting home every weekend. So don't be telling me these lies. You know, don't act like you doing something I can't do. That's my decision, you know, because I used to do 4,500 to 5K a week at Snyder, but I had to work hard. There was a lane I used to run. There was about 2 or 3 lanes I used to run. They was very predictable. Like I would run a load outside of Atlanta, go up this place, go around this place, come back down, and I'd be home on the weekend. Well, it'll be like Saturday. But I ran like a dog to make that money. I ran like a dog, man. Like, you know, 3,000 a week, 3,000 miles a week, 3,200 miles a week, man. Running that truck into the ground. But then I started doing short loads, running 2 loads a day and stuff like that, making just a little bit more money. You know, going for that $700 to $800 a day range. You know, working that $700 to $800, $900 a day range. You know, 3,500 to 4,000 a week. So I was comfortable with that. The best load board. I don't think there is a best DMC. I don't think there is a best load board. I don't think there is a best load board because The DAC board has got its pros and cons. The 123 load board got its pros and cons. Internet Truck Stop has got its pros and cons, and all the other little load boards in between. Each load board got its pros and cons because each load board caters to a certain type of driver, caters to a certain type of broker. And you have to try those load boards out and figure out which one fits your business. So that's just what it is. I can't say, yeah, man, the DAC board got all the loads. No, because then another guy gonna be like, well, the 123 load board got all the loads. Well, each board has got a lot of loads. I booked a bunch of loads off the 123 board, and I booked a lot of loads off the DAC board. So some loads are some of the same loads on both of those boards, but there's some brokers that don't go on the DAC board, and there's some brokers that don't go on the 123 board. So you just got to find those loads, you know. I think it's good to have both, you know. That's just my opinion. I figure with a good truck and trailer to average about 20 cents per mile, including costs. How about how much do you average cent per mile? What you want, man? But hey, I gotta get out of here, man. I gotta go and get these bills for this load. I just want to do a live feed for y'all. I ain't done a live feed for y'all this week. But hey, if y'all looking for a truck scale, you don't have to go to cat scale no more, man. Look into one of these, the Atway truck scale. It's great. Click the link below, and you can make your purchase. And that's a link, and I get a little something back, you know. But hey, I appreciate y'all. Draculins, what she say? Miss Norwood, what she say? Good truck or trailer average about 20 cents. My cost, including all my home bills, is about about 90 cents a mile. It's about 90 cents a mile. This truck and trailer, it cost me. This truck and trailer, it cost me. Right around 40 cents a mile. It changes week to week because your miles change week to week. Your revenue changes week to week, month to month. But it's right around 40 cents a mile. And then my home bills, that's additional 20 some cent a mile. And then another 10-15% I put back for, you know, like taxes and maintenance and stuff like that. But you know, profit, I try to profit, you know, at least 50 cents a mile to go back in for retirement and investments and stuff like that. And then right now I'm just putting money back in the business at this point. I'm trying to pile up as much cash as possible. I want to be able to stay in business. I'm trying to stay in business. I don't want this to be a overnight success, you know, weekend success story. I want to be a 10, 20, 30, 40 year success, you know. So that means not being greedy, not spending your money on a bunch of stuff. I'm a new business out here, and I'm trying to stay in business. I'm a new venture out here. I'm not here on my own, and I need cash to be able to maintain the business. So I want this business to be able to take care of itself, and it needs its own cash. So I was looking at the press release for some of these big trucking companies. They got a lot of cash on hand, and it's just like, man, I would love to have that much cash on hand. You know, you can weather a lawsuit. You can weather your truck blowing up. You can weather major catastrophe in your business. You know what I mean? And like, I was looking at some of these big trucking companies, JB Hunt, Swift, Snyder. I was looking at, because a lot of these companies are publicly traded. So like, I was looking at some of these companies, like they got millions of dollars on hand, man. You know, almost a couple $1 billion in cash reserves, you know, and on top of that, they have assets. Okay, they got buildings, terminals that's paid for, truck and trailers that's paid for. A lot of these companies got truck and trailers all across the country. You know, that's the kind of stability I'm looking for. I want to be a dinosaur of a company that you know, any kind of recession or bad business turbulence in the business world, you can weather it, right? And that means saving. So I can easily go out there and spend a whole bunch of money on stupid stuff, but I want to be in business for a long time. So that's what it takes. I know a lot of guys, you know, I talk about how much money you can make in trucking, but at the end of the day, it's going to take you about 2 or 3 years to really reap the benefits of this hard work, you know. 2, 3, 4 years, you know. Once your business is stable and it can run on its own without you being in it, and you can lay up on the beach, now you have a legitimate business. Now you have a real business, you know. But hey, I'm about to get off here, man. I got to go ahead and get these bills. But hey, I appreciate y'all watching the videos, man. I'll see y'all next time.